Yeah, hello peoples of the internet, LiamTheLeopard here, and today I will be bringing you Cringetacular podcast number 1. And in this series, we will be doing cringy stuff with
Oh, Pixel Gamer!
The cringiest kid on the planet. Yep, and
what? You mean the most savage, right?
No, cringiest. So, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section on whether the Pixel Gamer is a savage. Alright, as you can see, I'm bringing you some Halo 2, and, yep, sorry for the horrendous quality of absolutely everything, because, I don't want to edit this video. I'm too lazy.
Why are you so lazy?
Because I don't have enough time. Oh my god.
Oh, you're just being lazy.
No, I'm not being lazy. So, in this series, we will be discussing any topic that we wish to speak about. Right?
Yeah.
So, first topic. Microtransactions.
Blum, blum, blum.
Bum, bum, bum. Yes, that's right. So, Christian, I know you don't really care about microtransactions as Minecraft. That's why he usually plays Minecraft. And the implementation of microtransactions in that game is very limited, except for a console. That's the only platform in which it is horrible.
Actually, that's not true. There is this thing called realms. Like you could buy your own Minecraft server from Microsoft, and like you have to keep on paying like a monthly fee for a vanilla Minecraft server.
Interesting. I mean, that's kind of like extra DLC, meaning it's not a requirement to get the entire experience, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something, I just drop a few bucks in because why not? I'm kind of bored. It's not really, it's like everybody else has this, I'm underpowered, like a weapon or something, you know. So that's good. I mean, like microtransactions is a very subjective topic, meaning nobody's right or wrong, but there's like a guideline to follow whether you it's across the line. Like Microsoft, this is bad. No, it's like there's a stopping point to a certain thing. So I feel like Minecraft does a pretty good job of that. I mean, you know, like the servers you said, that's one of the like only things that Minecraft has that implement microtransactions. Like with other like AAA titles like Halo and Call of Duty, they have random number generators implemented into their gameplay, which is so bad in my opinion. So I feel like microtransactions, it's good for the developers to get more cash in, because I don't want the developers to be poor, you know. But at the same token, how is it going to affect the player experience? That's the most important thing, the consumer's experience of a game. And if they can't enjoy it, then what's the point, you know? So there needs to be a balance of it, and I feel like sometimes Microsoft doesn't do that well. And microtransactions should only be implemented into aesthetics, I believe. See, you should have an in-game progression system that allows you to unlock all the weapons and features and stuff without affecting the gameplay. So I feel like Microsoft needs to work on that. I mean, I'm very glad that Titanfall 2 did what most shooters wouldn't do, or any AAA game for that matter. It's that they implemented microtransactions in a way that does not affect the gameplay. It's only aesthetic features. Oh my god, I just missed 3 snipes, but oh whatever. So that's my thoughts and opinions on that. How about the art styles of Minecraft? I mean, Minecraft is a pretty, like, it's pixelated. Everything's pixelated.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that don't play video games don't really appreciate that. It's like, no, we're supposed to have buttery smooth 60 FPS and 1080p all day, every day with smooth textures and everything. It's like, that's not what Minecraft brings. Oh, look at that sickness. See, the art style of Minecraft is very simple. Like, that's not like art style is not the main feature of Minecraft, and that's what some people think. It's like, oh no, if it doesn't have good graphics, then it's not a good game. That's not always the case. Like, look at the game I'm playing right now, Halo 2. It has really bad graphics, I'd say, but it's not too bad for its age right now. But I feel like if it has core gameplay features implemented into the game and has solid gameplay and just solid content overall, it's not a bad game. Meaning, if it's old, it still can be good, objectively. So I feel like people view that too much in Minecraft, but you know, that's how it is. So Christian, I don't want to completely like overrun you, so I want you to speak. So, what are your opinions on the Minecraft art style? Do you think that Notch could have made it better, meaning instead of just going for this super cheap like graphics and everything with pixelated art style?
Well, you gotta keep in mind that at first he was working on Minecraft by himself. Like, no developers working with him, just completely by himself. So he wouldn't even be able to afford a very good graphics budget. And I don't think he even meant to have such good graphics in Minecraft, since at first he didn't meant for Minecraft to be anything special at all. It would just be a game that you play whenever you're bored. So he didn't mean to have like such high graphics like Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like that. He didn't mean for that to happen. He meant for it to have pretty poor graphics.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very good point. But what I'm saying is, overall, do you think he should have went with like a different approach to it? I mean, like, do you think, I'm trying to word this correctly, like, do you think he should go with like a really realistic art style, like a game should be, like just any like video game out there? It's like Halo 2, I'd say. I mean, it's like the graphics are not that good, but I'm saying that the art style are just not all pixelated, meaning everything has texture to it. It may not be grand or anything absolutely superb, but at least it has something compared to Minecraft, which is everything is so pixelated. So what do you think about that? That's what I'm trying to say. Meaning, I'm not disagreeing with your point right there. I can see your perspective on that, but what are your thoughts if they still keep the Minecraft aspects and mechanics, but implement a buttery smooth like art style?
I sort of like the normal look of Minecraft now, because it's sort of like it reminds me of like retro games and stuff. I don't think they should add like a buttery art style or anything, Microsoft, because it sort of makes Minecraft sort of like a special survival game. Like normal survival games, like they focus on having like HD graphics and amazing survival tactics and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it makes Minecraft really unique in that sense. It's like not all video games like that have such features. It's not common to see this type of art style implemented into other games, because it's like, oh no, you're a Minecraft ripoff or something. It's like, that's how it would be, right? So Minecraft is very unique in that sense, and I agree with you. I wouldn't like change it at this point. It's like it's kept its fan base already, so why change it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And like, as I said before, like normally, like before multiplayer and stuff, people still played Minecraft a lot more because of also the diversity of it. Because some survival games you would have like creative mode in Minecraft, but some survival games you would have like survival mode in Minecraft. And some games had both those modes, but it wasn't like it was buttery graphics, so it didn't really. It felt like you were in there, but at the same time, it felt like you were in there. It's like creative mode and things like unrealistic, but it had realistic graphics. But Minecraft is like a completely different thing. It feels like a different world. And
yeah, it's very immersive.
Yes.
Yeah, I completely agree with you in that state. Oh yeah, also guys, if the frame rate isn't like smooth or something, I might decide to just like cut this entirely and just like convert this to an MP3 converter and just add some other gameplay. So if you hear me stuff shouting in the back like sniper rifle and all that, it's because I converted to an MP3. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah. So yeah, you make very good points, Christian. Usually you like discussing more gameplay features and mechanics of video games compared to like the art style and more finesse details of the game that can be more appreciated. But yeah, you make some solid points too, in which you don't really discuss this topic a lot, especially on my channel. So I feel like art style is a very important thing. It may not seem like it, but it gives the game uniqueness and diversity. Like, look at Halo. It's established as a strong art style from Bungie, from Halo 1, 2, and 3. That, like, when Bungie and Microsoft came in and changed it, it was like, what happened? This is not Halo. Some stuff just looks like Call of Duty. And that sounds like super generic game to compare to. And I make jokes of it all the time due to its genericism. But all I'm saying is that they changed so much of the Halo experience, it didn't feel like Halo anymore. And what Bungie established was completely ripped off. Just not everything. I mean, I feel like some people give hate to Halo 4, like way too much hate of Halo 4, because it's a completely new experience. And I feel like at that time, I didn't feel like Halo 4 was a bad game. I might have went on bandwagon a little bit, saying, oh no, I didn't really like this. But after being a more observant of it, I feel like I continued to like Halo 4 a little bit more. Especially the story. People complain about this all the time. It's like, the story's so bad, it's garbage. It's like, no, it's not garbage, actually, in my opinion. That's because it's a different type of storytelling compared to the classic Halo games in which provide, like Halo 3. It's like, that game was made like for you to feel awesome. That's what Bungie intended. Like, the intention for Halo 4 story was not that. It was create an emotional connection between Cortana and Master Chief. And that's what many people mistake of. Right? So like, some people expect something that is not the same genre of it.
Yeah.
So Halo 4 story, in my opinion, was good. Like, I liked it, but I felt like it didn't really fit Halo. It's like, it was good. Like, if you were to put it down on paper or like produce it in the movie, it's like really good in my opinion, because it adds more diversity to the standard like Halo type of storytelling. Like, if they were to do that, then it would be an awesome story. But the way it presented in Halo is just not that great in my opinion. So that's why many people didn't like it, I think. Yeah, I realized that, Christian, you don't understand any of this whatsoever, do you?
Yeah, pretty much.
But this is just made for my viewers mostly, who understand Halo stuff. See, you're just a Minecraft nerd that sits on your butt all day playing Minecraft.
What? Excuse me, I usually sit on my foot.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Oh, why did Bungie just went with like a super zoomed in FOV for Halo 2? Can you change it into settings? I can't find any settings. So tell me in the comment section if you're like a Halo 2 fanboy, because I literally got Halo 2 like 2 months ago. It's like, it's such an old game. It's over like 12 years old at this point. And since I got it 2 months ago, I don't really know anything. So, yeah, tell me. I'm a scrub. I'm a nerd. I'm a noob. I don't know anything. So, yeah. What's another topic we can discuss about? I mean, we've already discussed about our style. I mean, we can go in that same genre-ish with soundtrack. I know, like, you and I discussed this a lot. Like, mainly just me, because you don't really like listen to music, do you?
I mean, I do listen to music.
Yeah, but you don't talk about it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to like soundtracks. I listen to like singing music.
Lyrical. That's the correct term.
Yeah. Lyrical.
Yes. So like I'm like the super nerdiest kid for soundtrack like preferences, and to say that like I don't listen to anything else but Halo. It's like that's the only thing I listen to when I'm thinking about music. That's all I think of, not like some lyrical Selena Gomez or anything. It's like that's not what I think of. Yeah, that was just an example, but you know what I'm saying? Meaning when some people think of music, they think, oh, pop, rock, you know, stuff with lyrics. It's like that's not me. It's like for me, what I enjoy about music is the finesse, diversity of the instruments implemented into soundtracks that creates emotion. And of course nostalgia, because you know it's Halo. Nostalgia, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of with you on there, but the thing is for me is that I can't feel emotion with just normal music. For me, I don't know why.
Here's the
I just
start going.
I want to feel emotion when when a human voice is involved, so I can actually like relate to the human voice.
I got you there, but like it really depends on your first experience of listening to that soundtrack and how it relates to the visual appearances of Halo. Like the soundtracks alone, like I don't think that I'd like the Halo soundtracks alone, but like how it's implemented into the game is just so unique to the video game like industry and franchise that I felt like it's just so nostalgic to me. So that's just like my personal like thing I grew up with, just listening to Halo music and Martin O'Donnell, because it's so close to me, because every time I play Halo I think of those soundtracks, and when I'm not playing Halo and I listen to those soundtracks I think of Halo and all those memorable moments I had with the game, and that's why I enjoy it so much. Not necessarily because the composition of the music is absolutely extraordinary, and some of it is, like Kazuma Kanochi composing the 117 soundtrack of Halo 4. That is a very good soundtrack in my opinion. That's just one example of it. I'm pretty sure like multiple ones are made by Martin O'Donnell who are absolutely wonderful. But you see how I have a connection there?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just me being a nerd, because when people ask me what kind of music do you listen to, it's like I listen to Halo soundtracks and they automatically assume I'm a nerd.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't.
Yeah, like the soundtrack in Minecraft is like it's meant to relax, but since I'm like a PvP nerd in Minecraft, it's sort of like if I put on the Minecraft soundtrack while playing some PvP games and I'm trying to be like hardcore and everything, but I just listen to this soothing dun dun dun.
Oh my god, the vocals, please stop.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this is not going to make me like hyped enough to wreck some nerds and stuff. Yeah, so I never listen to the Minecraft soundtrack.
Yeah, because Minecraft is not the game about the soundtrack or the art style. Like the art in that game is like, it's not what it's focused on. It's like the gameplay aspect of the game is what it's mainly, you know, focused on. Like when do you hear somebody say, "Oh my god, the Minecraft soundtrack is the greatest of all time"? You never hear that, right?
Yeah, never.
Exactly. Like you may hear it from like a Halo nerd or something like me, who feel like the Halo soundtracks are so unique, because it's like, when do you hear these type of piano riffs from Halo 3 in like any video game? That's what they call action music in. Oh wow, okay, a hitbox. Sorry. But you don't generally hear that from video games. It's usually just like generic, like action movie, Hollywood, like type of music.
Hey, pretty much.
Yeah, you know, you hear those all the time. Like, you can just rip this soundtrack off straight from Call of Duty and put it in a Hollywood soundtrack, and there would be no difference whatsoever. You know? See, if you can't tell, I watch Late Night Gaming, that Halo YouTuber, and I share a lot of opinions with him, so, yeah, if our opinions sound a little similar, that's why, because I really like his channel and his opinions.
Now, like, the cool thing about Minecraft sort of music, I mean, not the soundtrack, but like what you can actually make with like the music sort of thing. Like there's so many YouTube videos out there like making entire songs in just Minecraft, no command blocks, literally just note blocks and redstone. which is actually like really cool. Like you can actually make your own songs in Minecraft, which not a lot of people do nowadays, which I sort of miss because I actually really enjoyed listening to them and how they made this actual song in Minecraft. Like I even remember one time that someone actually made a Halo soundtrack. I don't know, like Halo. I think it was like from Halo 4 or something. They actually made a soundtrack of Halo 4 inside of Minecraft with just note blocks and redstone.
Wow. Yeah, I've tried that before in Minecraft Xbox 360, and I failed so miserably.
Yeah, I assume you would. It takes like so much hours. And they speed it up and everything. They speed it up like times 50 or something insane.
Yeah, I feel like soundtrack is not an important thing on Minecraft. Like, when you play Minecraft, you don't think of its soundtrack. You think of its cool gameplay aspects and creativity implemented into its game as a whole.
Yeah, so Minecraft is like a very community-based game.
So, that's just my thoughts and opinions on that matter. How about you? No, we already discussed this. I'm talking about a new topic. How about, alright, what else can we talk about, really? Think. Oh yeah, I'm not editing anything whatsoever except for the beginning and the outro because, I have to record Halo 2 and then, like, I can't use a hotkey for some reason because it's kind of messed up, but...
I use hotkey anyway.
Yeah,
but getting back on topic, right, on topics.
Topics. Well, I feel like, how about gameplay mechanics and features?
Alright, so I'll go first this time since you've been blabbering your mouth this entire time.
Yep, pretty much.
So in Minecraft, the gameplay mechanics are actually very, very simple. I mean, they used to be very simple. It was very simple, like, the more you spam, the more hits you get. It was that simple. I mean, it was a bit like, if your fingers are fast enough, then you're gonna win the fight. But it was actually, I was fine with that, because I had some pretty fast fingers. But then they added 1.9. In 1.9, the first version made by Microsoft, they added in cooldowns. And everyone, I mean every single PvP nerd hated this. Because you had to like actually have strategy with your hits. Now there's nothing wrong with that. Like switching weapons to like have some strategy. There's nothing wrong with strategy based combat. And just the thing is, everyone was so used to the whole just spam and you'll win sort of thing, that whenever 1.9 came out with the cooldowns, everyone was still spamming, and if you spam in 1.9, you literally do 0 damage. Because you have to wait for the cooldown after, it's so dumb. And how they messed up the axes with the swords, they had the axes do a ridiculous amount of damage at a really high cooldown and everything. It was just horrible. And they still have not done that. Even though they said they would change it back to the 1.8 style, they still haven't. They still haven't. And they're still going with the whole cooldown thing. And now now PvP has completely separated into 2 different groups, the 1.8 and below nerds, and the 1.9 and above nerds. And what I'm afraid of right now, because I'm a complete 1.8 nerd, but what I'm afraid of now is that all servers are going to switch to the newest versions of Minecraft, and I'm just going to hate PvP forever.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. That's like the same exact thing with that, like, Halo, except for, like, way worse, man. I feel like if Microsoft's gonna do that, at least confirm with the community. It's like, have a vote or poll, and like every time you open up Minecraft, oh look, there's a new poll, and see what you like, you know. It's like, take a vote on whether you like the 1.9 or 1.8, you know. So it's like,
I mean, there was some stuff that 1.9 did do right. Like they added in shields, and then they block. You can't block with your swords, which makes sense. Like the shields were really cool. They added dual wielding and everything. That was the really good part of 1.9. But no person ever wanted to do 1.9. Any hardcore 1.8 nerds, because of how sudden it was. Like they didn't ask the community on any social media. They did not ask the community at all. They were just like, you know what, Minecraft is sort of a spammy sort of game. Let's just make it into a strategy-based game. And that just tore the community up completely.
Alright, speaking of topics like that, alright, 343. This is just directly for the Halo fans. If, like, you're not a Halo fan watching this, then you probably don't care. But, 343, in Halo 5, you made a social and a rank size. You remember that, 343? It was pretty epic when you implemented that feature into the game. 12 months late, I say. And the thing is, now that everybody is happy with the social and rank size, you decided, let's remove 2 core features of Halo and implement this new one called Assault. That is the stupidest, one of the stupidest thing I've ever seen you do. And you didn't even tell anybody. And that's just stupid. I know, like, 343 apologized in advance for removing it at such a without any notice. It was supposed to be removed later. But even so, why would you do that? It's like add Assault, but also keep the other main game mode, because it adds diversity to the game. So that got me pretty upset. I mean, I know a lot of other people are upset. Like, if you look at it, like proximity, or maybe you looped another road. That was a pretty funny video. But yeah, like, people are outraged by this, and just I felt like they were finally heading in the right direction, and then they just made this stupid move again, and then it's just stupid. Another thing, I think the worst thing that they've ever done, like, I'm not even lying, the worst thing that they've ever done, in my opinion, for the Halo franchise, is no split screen for Halo 5. That is the stupidest financial move of all time. Meaning, they have this BS stuff saying, oh no, we couldn't keep it 60 FPS, 1080p, buttery smooth. It's like, no. Other game developers have made solutions for this problem of having 1080p 60 FPS with split screen. It's like, no, that is completely BS, like developer BS, like, no. So I felt like they didn't have enough time and resources, but I wouldn't care about that. I don't care about 1080p 60 FPS. Like, nobody in the Halo community at that time wanted that. Like, they weren't, like, seriously asking for it. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, 60 FPS, sure, that's pretty nice, right? But removing a very, very core feature of Halo is not the right way to go. I feel like you should have kept that 720p 30 FPS instead, and have split screen, because split screen is such an important thing. Like, literally, without split screen, I probably would not have gotten to Halo. I'm serious. Because who wants to switch the controller every single time someone dies or something? It's just not that fun as both of y'all looking at the same screen at the same time, playing like that, you know? Like, I'm not lying. If there was no split screen, I would not have gotten to Halo.
Well, I mean, speaking of, like, split screen and multiplayer, in my opinion, it is way too hard nowadays to get like a free server. Like, there's tons of ways to get free servers, but they're so complicated and so hard. Like, 'cause what if, like, you're a little kid, right? But you don't have any money to buy, like, realms or whatever, so you can't play with your friends or whatever. So you try and make a free server, and yet it's, like, this complicated now, like it is now. Like, literally, if you don't have just one thing, like, usually the videos range from, like, 20 to 30 minutes long. That's how much steps you have to do. Which I think is just way too insane. They should just make, like, okay, going back a little back to microtransactions. Going back a little to microtransactions. It's okay for the developers to get a bit of cash for, like, some extra stuff, like making servers, for instance. But whenever you make it, like, outrageously high, like, literally you have to pay, like, $10 a month. It's like, what, 10 times 12? That's how much money you have to pay every single year, just for a vanilla Minecraft server, not even modded. Which I think they should add the option, at least, to have a modded server. Because now, like, it's almost impossible to make a modded server without giving up cash to, like, other websites, like cheap websites. And it's like, it's almost impossible to get a good multiplayer server, like private server where you can just play with your friends. It's just way too complicated in my opinion.
Well, like, I don't think that's a real issue for Minecraft, because, like, Minecraft is not the game. It's like you have to have a split screen, meaning it's such a popular game that, like, most people just have it on their PC and they just play with each other on, like, you know, live. I don't know what services PC use, not Xbox Live, but, you know, stuff like that. But for the Halo community, that's such an important feature of Halo that, like, why would you remove it? It's so important. It's like the hot title. Like, you remember? I don't know if anyone remembers this, but Halo CE, the original one, had it allowed 4-player co-op, couch co-op, and that was like the selling point for Halo CE. Oh, you can get all your buddies at one place and play Halo, you know, instead of 2. That was like one of the biggest hit for Halo 1 back then, right? It's like, hey dude, a new Halo game come out. It's like, no, it's only single player or something. It's you can only play it, I can't play it, right? It's like, no, it has split screen, 4 co-op. It's like, really, dude? And then that's what continued to grow, right? So, like I say, I went over my friend's house for the first time and played Halo, and I didn't know what Halo was, right? And then I played the game on split screen. I'm like, wow, this is a really fun game. And then I decided myself, I'm going to buy this game. That's how you increase sales. 343. So whoever made the executive decision to remove split screen, shame on you.
Yeah, like literally, I would rather have more gameplay ability and have like 30 frames per second in like my recording. Like, if it was Minecraft in this decision, say you're on the Xbox and you have a couple friends over. Like, Minecraft was like in Xbox and like all the console editions. Literally, like, you would only play console editions back then. Like, whenever the PC was super popular, you would only play console editions if like you had a bunch of friends over and stuff. Because with PC it would just be too hard. You'd have to have like 4 PCs over. So with consoles it would just be like 4 controllers. But if there wasn't any easy way to do multiplayer without having multiple PCs, or just going on all your friends buying PC Minecraft and going on a single server and playing these single games all over again. Well, if that happened, like if PC wasn't around and that happened, then the sales in Minecraft would go down a lot. Because Minecraft was also like, one of its very highlighting points was like, you could play with your friends, and like you could build and do whatever you want with your friends. Especially the new ads on Minecraft, like with Pocket Edition and stuff, and Xbox ads, with Minecraft in it. It's usually like, you could play with your friends and do anything, survival or creative. That's what like made Minecraft really fun. Because, in my opinion, playing alone in Minecraft single player is boring.
Yeah, boring.
Like, really boring. Because unless you have a good creativity and stuff, you're not really going to do anything on single player Minecraft. You're just going to go on a server by yourself. But with like split screen Minecraft, it was so amazing because you could actually like see all your screens. You could play with your friends, build whatever you want, and that was like the high point for console edition.
Yes, I completely agree with you. So, yeah, wow, this video is already at 36 minutes, 37 basically.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Feels like we haven't talked about anything.
No, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up, alright guys? So, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and peace out. This is, I forgot to mention you. Make sure you subscribe, the Pixel Gamer, because he's epic. If you watch, like, Minecraft stuff, then, go ahead, I think you would like it. So, yeah, meet us next time on Cringetacular Podcast. Alright, this is LiamTheLeopard, and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and peace out.